height, it's gonna just keep growing back.
Side fence, man. Maybe that's why.
This house right here, I don't really know. I'm about to work on this yard. The backyard is really out of control. So I'm about to cut this right now, but I did knock on their door just to let them know I'm gonna be cutting this. So they gonna have to.
What's the name of your channel?
Sir?
What's the name of your channel?
Clean the city.
That one right there. That one got a tall backyard, y'all. Check it out real quick. I don't know if it's abandoned or not, but the yard is pretty rough. Oh, it's got a public nuisance sign on it. Wow, really? So I don't think they know much, but I'm gonna call this realtor that I see right here on this 255-7631, 255-7631, 255-7631.
This house right here, I don't really know. I'm about to work on this yard. The backyard is really out of control. So I'm about to cut this right now, but I did knock on their door just to let them know I'm going to be cutting this, you know, just to get it out of their eye view. But I think they're Haitian. They couldn't really understand what I was saying. So it seems like it's a they have a public nuisance sign out front. I went in the backyard, like their belongings are still here, so I don't know if they were evicted or what, but so it's a lot of stuff. Yeah, something happened. Long story short, we're just gonna get out here and we're gonna tackle this backyard. I'm not even gonna do much to this front. I'm gonna focus on the back and get it down. And then if I have enough time, I will just quickly shave the front to keep the grass down. But we are mainly focusing on this backyard to get it down because it needs to be cut. Now, I talked to some neighbors. They don't really know everything. They just know that this home has been like this for a while now. And they said that they saw somebody cutting the front. But who knows who was here working? We're just gonna pick up where they left off and finish the back. It is hot out here. Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Good. How you doing, sir?
I missed a call from you.
Oh, are you selling a home in Fort Pierce off of Texas Street?
Yes, I have something listed there for 194, 2-bedroom, 1 bath.
Okay. I'm calling. I'm not interested in the home. I was calling to see if you knew anything about the home next door that's overgrown.
No, I have no idea.
Okay, I'm just calling because I'm cutting it right now. I have a nonprofit organization where I go around and I cut overgrown yards for people to help out. And I noticed this yard was overgrown, so I knocked on the home that you're selling. I knocked on their door to talk to them, to let them know who I am. And I saw your sign out front, so I just wanted to call you just to see if you knew anything about this home, that's all.
No, I don't. Thank you.
No problem. I'm gonna cut it. A lot of times these overgrown yards will raise the, well, it will lower the property values of the homes around it. So I'm just doing it for you as well, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Nope.
Thanks for your help, sir.
No problem. Have a good weekend.
Okay, you too. Bye.
Bye-bye. That was the landlord, not the landlord, the realtor. He called back. I knew it was him because the area code was 561. He said thank you, so we did it for him too, y'all. All right, y'all. This is the first part of this backyard series. The fence line alone took me 6 hours to do. I just finished it and I looked at the time, total of 6 hours to do this fence line. So as y'all see behind me, it's out of control, isn't it? We are going to come back and finish off this backyard tomorrow, but it's Sunday. So I'm gonna be releasing the fence line, which is what y'all just watched. So leave me a comment down below and let me know how excited are you to see me cut this backyard, because we got so much more work to do, y'all. We have some tree trimming we're gonna do. We're gonna cut the backyard and we're gonna finish off a little bit of the fence line because there's still some roots and vines growing from the neighbor's yard of their fence over to this fence line. This is gonna be an extreme makeover, an extreme transformation, because man, we haven't even gotten to the thick of it yet, y'all. I'm kind of pushing it down, but this is some tall stuff. I can't really mow it with my mower because there's so much stuff in here that I cannot see. As I marched through it, during the time I worked here, I've been feeling things underneath my foot that are hard and solid, like metal and all type of stuff. We don't know what we're gonna uncover in this yard. I even saw like a little fountain area. I'm not sure if it's a fountain, but it's nice stone and it has like a little kid there created in stone. There's a tree hanging on top of the roof of the patio in the back here. We got trees growing out of the gutter. I know y'all like seeing us clean that type of stuff. I'm not gonna jump into a reveal on this one. I'm gonna just show y'all what we've done so far and the huge difference of this fence line. Check this out. Isn't it amazing? Like this stuff was all over the fence. Vines, even trees were growing on top of this fence. And we got it off, all right? This is enough for today, y'all. So I love y'all. Continue to be the difference. Continue to erase the stereotype. If you were judged today, yesterday, or if you're gonna be judged in the future, always remember that nobody's opinions define who you are. Your actions define who you are. Continue to be great people, amazing people. We're all APs here. And until next time, cut it up.
What's the name of your channel?
Sir,
What's the name of your channel?
clean the city.